This is an explanation of present perfect in academic English. Here are some sentences with present perfect verbs from academic lectures. Number 1. There has been a technological development that has caused population growth. Number 2. In the past few decades, linguists have started to speculate and talk about the relationship between human and animal communication again. Number 3. We have also seen that those very few humans who don't have language live in exceptional circumstances. What does present perfect look like? Has been, has caused, have started, have seen, have or has, plus the verb in the past participle form. What does present perfect mean? Sometimes, present perfect is used for an action that happened at an unspecified time in the past. For example, there has been a technological development that has caused population growth. Notice that the time that these things happened is not mentioned. Present perfect is also used for an action that happened in the recent past that has an effect on the present. For example, in the past few decades, linguists have started to speculate and talk about the relationship between human and animal communication again. In this sentence, the linguists started to discuss this topic in the recent past, which is just the past few decades. But it's affecting the present because presumably linguists are still discussing this topic. Another meaning of present perfect is an action that has happened repeatedly in the past and may happen again. For example, we have also seen that those very few humans who don't have language live in exceptional circumstances. Here, the professor is saying, "We have also seen," because he has shown the students examples of humans who don't have language that live in exceptional circumstances, and he showed several different examples. So repeatedly in the past, they saw example after example. When is present perfect used in academic English? Well, first of all, academic texts most frequently use simple present or simple past. Why is that? Let's look at some examples from academic texts. A variable is just a container. We humans work together as a team very often. In the traditional world, things move based on natural energy. Simple present is used for facts or to tell a story about the past using historical present. So what about past tense? The administrative capabilities of these ancient empires were very crude. In the traditional world, all people were born, lived, died in a radius of maybe 30 to 50 miles their entire life. Simple past is used for actions completed at specific times in the past, useful when discussing historic facts. If academic texts most frequently use simple present or simple past, then what about the present perfect? Academic texts frequently use present perfect at the beginning of a lecture or text to review a previous topic and preview the next topic. For example, we have worked with strings printing, and now let's discuss what a string is. In this example, the computer programming professor is starting a lecture by mentioning the topic that was discussed in previous lectures. That topic was strings printing. Then he mentions the new topic for the day, which is strings. Present perfect is also used to talk about change. For example, so now I have reassigned the data type from string to integer. Here, the computer science professor is describing a change in data type from one thing to another. Finally, present perfect is used at the end of a lecture or text
to review what has been discussed. For example, we have learned about two data types, string and integer. In this example, the computer science professor is finishing his lecture by mentioning the two main topics that he has just finished describing.
Sample sentences for this video came from authentic academic lectures from Eric Camplin, Philip Zelikow, and Mark Van Oostendorp. You can listen to these lectures for free at edX.org and Coursera.org. This video was created for Southwestern College ESL by Courtney Bissell. Please contact me if you have any questions about this video. Thanks!